finally success at the Silkyari Tunnel in Uttarkashi in Uttarakhand. The rescue work has been complete in the sense the pipe through which the trapped workers are going to be pulled out has reached the workers, the 41 men who've been trapped for the last 17 days inside a section of this tunnel in Uttarkashi. Finally, today they are going to be pulled out, and this work was complete just a short while ago. As you can see, a lot of activity at the tunnel side. There's a temporary hospital that has been set up inside the tunnel from where the men will initially be checked medically before they are put into waiting ambulances and sent to the hospital. Now, what we can tell you is that it was this team of rat hole mining experts who finally managed to drill and dig through those last couple of meters that was left after the auger drilling machine broke down on Friday, and finally on the next few days were spent trying to pull that machine out from inside the tunnel. And finally yesterday is when this team of rat hole mining experts had arrived on the spot. We're told it's a team of 24 men, and they had said they are going to work through the night and within 24 hours managed to reach the workers. It did seem like bravado at that time, but they've done it in less than 24 hours, which is quite incredible, and they've managed to reach the workers. The pipes have been laid, and now the extrication of the workers will begin. By the pipes we mean there are these, as the drilling is taking place, as this tunnel is being made through the debris, then there's this metal pipe that is being pushed in. It's being welded together and it's being pushed in so that the workers can be brought out through that particular pipe. Let's go across to Neeta, my colleague Neeta Sharma now, who was at the Silkyari Tunnel the last couple of days. Neeta, you'd been there, you'd seen the rescue work, and now finally the good news today, and in some moments we're hoping to hear that the workers have been brought out. Take us through this entire process. We know there are these stretchers with wheels through which they'll be pulled out. We were told that one member of the NDRF perhaps would go into that pipe and reach the workers and then demonstrate how how they're going to be brought out.
Absolutely. That's what the initial plan is, Gargi. Today morning, the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand has been visiting the site. Short while back also, he was there. Earlier when he was there, he was demonstrated by the NDRF team as to how this rescue operation will go ahead, how these workers would be brought out. Earlier, NDRF has also conducted mock drills, how these stretchers are going to be rolled out. We have to remember, Gargi, this pipe which has been put, this safe tunnel which has been, the escape tunnel which has been established, it's not a very big pipe. It must be about 2 feet high and 2 feet broad. In that you need to push the stretcher also, put the stretcher also, and a person is also going to lie on top of the stretcher, and then you need to pull it out. It's going to be a very tedious exercise. What we were explained by the NDRF, that this escape tunnel is about 60 meters in length, which is going to run horizontally, but then there is some kind of a debris or some kind of muck also there. So all these workers need to climb down first and then get onto that stretcher. This thing would be demonstrated by this NDRF personnel who will go inside first, and then he will demonstrate to them as to how they need to come down and lie down on the stretcher, and how the stretcher would then be pulled out by the team which is waiting outside. One by one, each of the 41 members is going to be pulled out. We have to remember all these people, they are not very old enough. They are about 20 to 35 years of age. Some of them are 24, 25. One of the workers, who has been trapped inside, interestingly, has been trapped thrice. So he is the one who is the motivating force behind the entire group. He has been telling them what to do, what not to do, how to keep the morale high, how to keep them fit, how to keep their, brain also active, what to eat, what not to eat. So when we were speaking to officers on ground, they were saying the specific demands have been coming from the workers. They wanted more salt, so more salt was given to them in the food which was being sent to them. This food was being bottled and then sent inside that pipe. But now the good news is finally here. In short while from now, all the first worker who would be rolled out the district administration has made special arrangements. Each ambulance, in each ambulance, one worker would be sent to the district hospital down in Chilyani Sod. One worker would be accompanied by his one family member. All those family members are already stationed outside the Silkyara tunnel. One bag, they are also carrying most probably some basic necessities for the worker who would be coming out. They would be carrying. I spoke to so many families who were waiting there for so many days. In fact, now some of them had also rented accommodation in that local village. They were waiting. I spoke to one father whose son was inside. He was in tears when he was telling me that from now on he will not allow his son to go inside the tunnel because this work is very risky. Then again I spoke to an elder brother from Lakhimpur Kheri. He said that he had been speaking to his brother daily, but the timelines as they were shifting every few days or every few hours, that was giving them that was making them sad. But now they're all happy that their family members are now coming out, and all these people would be rescued by NDRF. The entire operation is going to be run by NDRF. They would be wheeled out. There is a makeshift hospital where their basic parameters would be checked, and a green corridor has been provided from Silkyara tunnel to Chilyani Sod, hospital, the district hospital, where a special ward has been kept in waiting. 41 bedded hospital, 41 bedded special has been made. Special ward has been made. Earlier that was a COVID ward, but now it has been declared as a Silkyara Rescue Workers Ward. So yesterday I was there in that ward. I saw 41 beds there. Also oxygen tanks were also there, because if someone needs that, because we have to remember these people who have been stuck in this tunnel for last 17 days. The temperature inside the tunnel is going to be was very low as compared to the temperature outside the tunnel. As it is, Silkyara, it's on a height, so obviously whenever there's a shift in the weather, the temperature drops. As Kishore was mentioning, the temperature dropped a few degrees early morning. When I used to go there by 7 in the morning, it used to be 7 to 8 degrees, so just imagine what would be the temperature inside the tunnel. So keeping all that in mind, health services have been put on standby. Arrangements have been made even on the top of the tunnel, and when these workers are going to be rolled out, and even at the district hospital. Gargi?